Hey guys, it's Lego Maestro here, and welcome back to your Sunday episode of Hypixel. Guys, we are back for another episode, and let me tell you, there is a ton of really crazy news to get into today, so let's get straight into it. But our first story is one I do kind of hate reporting this one because it's a little embarrassing. In the last episode of Hypixel Alert, I talked about Mr. Gamerboy80 and how he hit 900 Bed Wars stars, and well, I said there was no leaderboard. Quite a few of you pointed out that that is not the case. In fact, apparently there is one in the Bed Wars lobby as well as on the Hypixel website. So here's a screenshot you can see showing that he is ahead by roughly 200 stars. Anyway, thought I would clear that up for you guys. Oh man, I know, I apologize. I did not see that the first time. I don't know how. But on to our next story. This one is coming from Sk1er. Now, he tweeted out something this week. Guys, I told you in the last episode there would be something happening on July 17th, and on that day, this is what happened. Sk1er tweeted out, going to be really interesting what the Hypixel YouTube scene is in a few weeks. Now, this had people wondering what he was talking about, and well, I can tell you with some inside info that he is referring to Hypixel YouTubers quitting the server. On July 20th, Maxk, a Hypixel Sk1er YouTuber, tweeted out this: "If it isn't apparent by now, me and Minecraft are no longer going to be seeing each other." Now this was pretty sad because Maxk only recently hit 30k and got YouTube rank. Now that in of itself was a blow to the Hypixel community, but a even bigger blow came just a day later when Hypixel trapper and YouTuber JustVurb tweeted out this: "If you didn't know by now, I've quit Minecraft to pursue Fortnite content on my channel." Man, I am telling you guys, that is two YouTubers. I know they are good friends, but regardless, they are big Hypixel YouTubers that are now leaving the scene for Fortnite. And I hate to break it to you guys, but they are not the last. Over the next couple of weeks, as Sk1er said, there are going to be at least a few more people that are probably most likely going to quit for Fortnite. But that is for the next couple of weeks to come. For now, we are going to focus on Maxk and JustVurb. Oh, you guys, you are such good YouTubers, both friends, trapper, Hypixel Sk1er YouTubers. It is such a shame to see you leave for Fortnite, but I mean, hey, it could have been worse. It could have been Roblox. Well, also in the news, we got a forum post this week coming from Connor Linfoot, as you can see here. And this is basically a TNT Games collection thread, which means they are taking together all the ideas for the next update and putting them and voting on them. And it's basically this big section for the next TNT Games update. So that's all there is to that forum post. I will leave a link to it in the description. But yeah, definitely go leave something there if you care about TNT games. And speaking of updates, there was a new arcade games update. There was a forum post this week made by A Punch titled Arcade Summer Update 2 Hide and Seek and Bug Fixes. Now I'll go over a very brief highlight of all the things added in this update. And the first one is they added a new map for hide and seek. As you can see here, it is called Pool Party. They also added a hide and seek achievement. And for the minigame Zombies, they made it so that every time you kill a zombie, you get 10 times the coins. It looks to be permanent. I mean, that is a pretty big change. And of course, there were some bug fixes as well, so once again, the link to that forum post will be in the description. Now, I will go over one more forum post before we get into our biggest story of the day, and this one is coming from Externizable, titled New Murder Mystery Maps and Bug Fixes. Now, he notes that they added 2 new maps for Murder Mystery, and they are Aquarium and San Paratico. And of course, with every forum post, there were some bug fixes, so for the third time, the link will be in the description, guys. So many forum posts this week. But now it is time to get into our biggest story of the day. The reason you probably clicked on this video. This story is coming from Hypixel. And that picture I used right there actually comes from his Twitter, which this week was suspended. Now, just a few days ago on July 18th, Hypixel's Twitter one morning was suspended, and here's why. A Twitter account by the name of LA Timescraft, note as you can see that he is verified. And well, some of you may know that Hypixel for a very long time has been trying to get verified. Now, we have no idea why he has not been able to get verified in the past, even though he has hundreds of thousands of followers. But regardless, this LA Timescraft, this idiot took Hypixel's profile picture and banner, changed his Twitter name to Simon aka Hypixel, and flags the Hypixel account as the fake one. And because Hypixel himself was not verified, Twitter decided to take the side of this guy with 5k followers, and they suspended Hypixel's Twitter account. Now, this is obviously absolutely ridiculous. The LA Timescrap guy managed to keep his Twitter account somehow. I really don't know about that. Now, Hypixel was able to get things resolved with Twitter and get his account back. And regardless of that fact, Hypixel himself has still not been verified on Twitter. It's like nothing has changed from the situation. Like, neither side got anything resolved, which I must say is pretty sad, but not as sad as this Timescrap guy. Hopefully Hypixel has fixed something out there so that this cannot happen again. Even Mark, a developer at Mojang, tweeted out about this situation. I've got to say, Hypixel really needs to get verified. Even his Twitter account for the main Hypixel network is verified, yet somehow not his, regardless of the fact that he has double the followers. I have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, now it is time for our final story of the day, and this one is coming from the head admin, Pixel Baker, and he made a forum post this week a lot of people have been waiting for, titled Hypixel now supports Minecraft version 1.13. I'm just going to briefly summarize this long forum post here. Of course, the full link will be in the description, but the main thing, of course, is that Hypixel is now compatible with version 1.13, and he also notes that Hypixel is still optimized for Minecraft version 1.8.9 with no downside effect to the people that use it, meaning this Minecraft 1.13 update to Hypixel has no effect to the 1.8.9 players. Ironically, in the forum post, he says that they may be dropping support for Minecraft 1.9 and 1.12 just to keep it optimized. So they are really serious about keeping a 1.8 people very happy. They do not want a repeat of 1.7. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for today's episode of Hypixel Alert. If you enjoyed it, putting a like on the video would be much appreciated because it shows that you like what I do here. Guys, I know it's a bit of a later episode today. Hope you don't mind. There's a ton of stuff going down this week, so make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, and you'll want to turn those notifications on so that you don't miss a video. You want to stay inside the loop on everything that's happening on Hypixel, not outside of it, and the way to do that is to be subscribed. Of course, if you've got any news to submit, my Twitter and Discord are in the description as always. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and Hypixel Nation now over 34,500 subscribers, and I will see you next time.